Did you know?
According to the Associated Press,
66% of the children in the world are raised to speak 2 languages.
And yet only 6.3% of the children in the United States are speaking 2 languages.
The thing is, children who speak more than 1 language are smarter.
They learn to read faster.
They focus and adapt better. They learn other languages faster.
They perform better on standardized tests.
And later, prove more competitive in the workforce.
I guess you're right.
So tell me more.
I think one of the most striking elements in our program here is that it's based on the French national curriculum, but at the same time we put a very strong emphasis on languages. Our students, as early as pre-K, they are taught both in French and English, and because of that can develop a 3rd or 4th language when they get in middle school.
The French educational system is famous for its curriculum, beginning with the maternelle.
The maternelle program demonstrates how high-quality education for children, before they turn 5, yields significant long-term benefits.
The maternelle forms the foundation for all of a child's learning in their further educational career. We use a project-oriented approach, so there will be an overall theme in which we bring all the various disciplines, such as logical thinking, communication, oral and written skills, mathematics, how to use your body in space through physical education. Everything is brought in, which forms the building blocks that they will use later on. So it all starts with the maternelle.
Through the years, Rochambeau provides a warm and supportive environment.
Children are challenged.
They are encouraged to think independently and to act responsibly.
They can fully realize their potential at each developmental level.
As they advance to the primary grades, they learn astronomy,
Earth and life sciences,
geography,
U.S. and French history,
all while being creative and staying active. The teaching of mathematics is another strength of the French educational system.
A wide range of mathematical concepts is introduced early on.
Then, with every year, each concept gets expanded for a deepened comprehension, while logic and expression are always prioritized. Even in math, getting the correct answer is not enough. The student must explain the how and the why. Logic and the ability to articulate your idea, that's the real goal. The French system focuses less on multiple choice questions, but rather on the ability of the student to develop their own answers. If you were to ask a math educator at Rochambeau to compare the American and French approach,
American students can be very smart because they can do it very fast. But when we ask them how things work, really, I don't think that they have the same knowledge. And maybe we go slower than them, but we go deeper.
Middle school.
That's when each subject is taught by an expert in that subject.
And that's also when students will start learning additional languages.
In high school, approximately 50 to 70% of their curriculum will be in classes specifically oriented towards their chosen track.
Math and science,
literature,
or economics.
Classroom work is important to the education of our students, but experiential learning is equally important when you need to prepare the next generation of leaders. Through the Rochambeau Speaker Series and similar initiatives, Rochambeau works on creating classes that focus on science, technology, engineering, and math while developing new partnerships with colleges and employers.
My name is Sasha Jungerman.
Moi, je m'appelle Mathéo Rovez. Et on s'est dit que ce serait bien de pouvoir créer un robot qui joue au baby-foot.
We talked about it more, and the idea of using genetic algorithms kind of came.
J'avoue qu'au début, j'avais jamais entendu parler des algorithmes génétiques. En plus, ils avaient un aspect expérimental avec leur maquette. Il y a un humain qui va manier un tireur, et le tireur tire, et donc les défenseurs et le gardien se positionnent de façon à arrêter le but. Mais ils auraient pu faire ça par une simple calcul balistique, mais ils utilisent des algorithmes génétiques.
C'est quelque chose d'intéressant de voir comment un phénomène biologique, on peut l'appliquer à d'autres domaines, et que ça marche.
Donc grâce à leur travail, Sacha et Mathéo ont été mis en relation avec l'entreprise Post-IS. C'est une entreprise spécialisée dans les automatismes de tri postaux.
They really liked the project and were quite surprised that we were using genetic algorithms.
Ils ont vraiment interagi avec eux, donc ça c'était vraiment intéressant.
What I would say is rather special and unique here at Rochambeau is that our students, in a way, they graduate twice. They can get their high school diploma at the end of the 11th grade, and then in 12th grade they will get their French baccalaureate. I'm sure this is a great asset when they want to go to further education.
We expose students to the SAT and standardized tests beginning in 9th grade. The French system's goal, as I perceive it, is to prepare students for higher education. It's a university prep curriculum. Our students are bilingual, bicultural, which is definitely a distinction and an added bonus when it comes to university applications. I'll give you an example.
My name is Sydney. I started at the lycée Rochambeau in moyenne section.
She grew up in the U.S. with American parents, has no French connection whatsoever, doesn't speak any French at home.
All of the French I've learned is at the lycée Rochambeau.
She is finishing Rochambeau as a student who's bilingual, thoroughly bicultural.
Alongside my American culture, I listen to French music, I know about French art, I watch French movies, I have French friends, I love French food.
And she's fluent in Italian. Sydney's not the only student in her situation, but she's a great example of the type of young person that Rochambeau can educate and send out into the world.
Another wonderful dimension of Rochambeau is its dynamic and international community that values diversity.
We have about 1,000 students and over 50 nationalities.
Rochambeau is part of the AEFE, that network of French schools in 130 countries. It's about 500 schools worldwide, and it represents 320,000 students. And I think it's pretty unique in the world. Even today, they are citizens of the world. You can be a student in Washington here, you can be a student in San Francisco, Singapore, Hong Kong, Paris, Toulouse, France. And still, you know that you will get the same quality of education.
Since 1955,
Rochambeau has excelled in preparing new generations of truly international students.
the Rochambeau Speaker Series highlights the importance of connecting teachers, students, and businesses in order to compete in the global economy.
Thank you for contributing to this effort.